There's something undeniably charming about wooden crafts. Whether it's the warm texture, the natural patterns in the grain, or just the nostalgic feeling that wood brings into a space, it has a universal appeal. And that makes it a perfect medium for creating crafts that aren't just beautiful, but also profitable. The wooden craft market is filled with opportunities for creative minds and skilled hands. If you've ever dreamed of turning your woodworking hobby into a source of income, or maybe you've already dipped your toes into selling your creations and want fresh inspiration, you're in the right place. Wooden crafts can be simple or complex, rustic or modern, decorative or functional, and the great part is they can often be all of these at once. The versatility of wood gives you the freedom to cater to so many different tastes and markets. Whether you're selling online through platforms like Etsy, hosting a booth at a local market, or taking custom orders through word of mouth, there's a buyer out there looking for what you make. And the best part is that every piece tells a story, not just about the wood itself, but about the hands that crafted it. People are craving more handmade, one-of-a-kind pieces than ever before. In an age where mass-produced items dominate, something handmade stands out. It feels special. It feels personal. That's why wooden crafts hold such strong value in today's market. From personalized gifts to small home decor accents, the demand continues to grow. One of the beautiful things about selling wooden crafts is that you don't need a massive workshop or an expensive setup. Many of the most popular and profitable wooden items are made right from home, using simple tools and scrap materials. Yes, even leftover wood from past projects or reclaimed wood found in unexpected places can become your biggest moneymaker. In fact, buyers love the story behind reclaimed wood. It adds character and sustainability, and it's a great conversation piece that makes the product even more special. You'll often find that the most successful wood crafters aren't just the ones with the best tools, they're the ones with the most creativity. Those who can see potential in a simple piece of wood and transform it into something both beautiful and useful are the ones who thrive. Whether it's a piece of wall art, a personalized kitchen item, or a minimalist shelf, what matters most is the uniqueness and heart behind the design. What people are really looking for when they buy handmade wooden items is connection. They want something that feels real. Something made by human hands. They're drawn to the imperfections in the grain, the slight variations in finish, the warmth that only wood can offer. This is your competitive edge. As a wood crafter, you're not just selling a product. You're offering a little piece of your creativity, your craftsmanship, and your passion. And let's talk about trends for a moment. The great thing about wooden crafts is how they can follow, yet outlast trends. Right now, home decor with a minimalist or rustic aesthetic is incredibly popular. People are seeking items that bring warmth and texture into their living spaces. Small accents like wooden coasters, wall-mounted key holders, geometric shelves, and table centerpieces are flying off the shelves, both online and in physical stores. Even in the gifting space, wooden crafts are shining. Custom name plaques, engraved cutting boards, hand-carved signs with inspirational quotes. These are items people buy not just for themselves, but to gift to others. That's why selling wooden crafts can offer consistent income throughout the year, with peaks during holidays, weddings, birthdays, and special events. Now, let's not forget the power of branding. When you're selling wooden crafts, especially online, how you present your pieces can make all the difference. Beautiful photos, simple packaging, a handwritten thank you note. These small details can create a memorable experience for the buyer and keep them coming back for more. People aren't just buying a wooden item. They're buying an experience, a story, and the pride of owning something that wasn't churned out in a factory. There's also a growing interest in sustainable and eco-friendly products. And wooden crafts naturally fit into that desire. If your materials are responsibly sourced, if you reuse wood or reduce waste, these are details that matter to today's consumers. Be transparent about your process. Share your story. Let buyers see the passion behind your pieces. That kind of authenticity can't be replicated. One of the most beautiful directions wooden crafting can go is personalization. Whether it's carving initials, laser engraving meaningful dates, or hand-painting a design, personalized wood pieces have emotional value. They're not just items, they're memories. That's why they often sell at higher prices and with more customer satisfaction. You're not only offering a handmade product, you're offering a keepsake that holds meaning. Selling at markets or fairs is another exciting avenue. It allows people to touch and feel your work, which often leads to instant sales. Wooden crafts photograph well, but there's just something different about seeing them up close. feeling the smooth finish, smelling the wood, seeing the craftsmanship firsthand. It builds trust and connection instantly. But even if you're selling purely online, you can recreate that trust with your words, your visuals, and your consistency. A well-written product description, a clear explanation of your materials, and a good customer service experience can make even the smallest business look professional and dependable. And don't underestimate the power of storytelling. Share your journey. Tell your audience what inspired you to create a particular design. Let them know why you chose that specific type of wood. These stories create emotional engagement, and people love knowing the heart behind what they're buying. It gives your brand depth and personality. As your business grows, you may even want to branch out into making custom designs, fulfilling special requests, or collaborating with interior designers or event planners. There are limitless directions you can go once people begin to recognize the quality and uniqueness of your work. Even small, handmade wooden crafts can become the foundation of a growing creative business. What makes wooden crafts so satisfying to sell is that each piece has its own fingerprint. Even if you make 10 versions of the same item, no two will be completely alike. And that's part of the charm. It's not about mass producing. It's about creating something with heart, something that someone out there will treasure. So whether you're crafting wooden signs with witty phrases, elegant candle holders, rustic trays, tiny sculpted animals, or personalized kitchen tools, know that you're offering more than just wood. You're offering warmth. You're offering craftsmanship. You're offering authenticity in a world that desperately needs more of it. Keep experimenting. Keep refining your style. Let the wood guide you and let your creativity keep pushing you forward. With each new project, take risks and try something different. Wood is a unique and dynamic medium, constantly offering new possibilities. What starts as a rough, unshaped block can transform into something extraordinary through patience, skill, and a bit of inspiration. Don't be afraid to explore new techniques, new designs, and new methods. The journey of woodworking is never really finished. It's a continuous evolution, where each project builds on the lessons and triumphs of the last. Let the wood teach you as you work with it. With every stroke of the chisel, every smooth pass of the sandpaper, you're not just shaping wood, you're shaping your own style, your own voice in the world of craft. The grain of the wood, the knots, the color variations, they're all telling a story, one that you, as the artist, get to interpret. Allow these natural elements to guide your process, and in doing so, you will create something that is as unique as the material itself. Wood is forgiving but also demanding. It can be a challenge at times, but that's what makes it so rewarding. The feeling of a piece finally coming together, the satisfaction of seeing a raw material transform into a polished, functional, or decorative piece of art. That's the beauty of woodworking. And the best part? It's a journey that never ends. Every time you think you've mastered one technique, you'll discover another that pushes your boundaries. There's always something new to learn, something new to explore. This is what makes working with wood so special. There is a market for every type of wooden craft, from simple and functional pieces that serve a purpose in everyday life, to intricate, abstract designs that challenge our perceptions of what wood can be. The beauty of handmade wooden crafts is that they don't have to fit into one box or one mold. They can be whatever you want them to be. Whether you're creating a one-of-a-kind chair, a delicate sculpture, or a bold, modern coffee table, there is a space for your work in the world. And there are people waiting for it. They're waiting to find that one piece that speaks to them. The piece that feels like it was made just for them because it was. It's the piece that resonates with their personality, their sense of style, their values. People don't just want furniture or decor, they want something with meaning, something with a story. And your work? It tells that story. So go ahead and carve, sand, stain, and design. Let your hands and your heart guide you, and allow the wood to become an extension of yourself. This isn't just about making something beautiful, it's about making something real. Something that has purpose, something that will last. A well-crafted wooden piece doesn't just fill a space, it transforms that space. It adds warmth, character, and soul. When you create with intention, with care, your creations will be more than just physical objects. They'll be meaningful additions to people's lives. The world of handmade wooden crafts is rich, and its potential is endless. It's a world where creativity and craftsmanship come together to produce something that is both functional and beautiful. And while making money can certainly be a part of it, there's so much more to it than that. This is about creating something that will be cherished, something that will be passed down from generation to generation. It's about leaving a mark, a legacy of your craft and your creativity. It's about infusing your work with love, patience, and purpose. When you combine meaning with craftsmanship, that's when your wooden creations truly become art. When you take the time to invest in your craft, when you give your projects the attention they deserve, the result will speak for itself. People will notice the detail, the care, and the passion that goes into every piece. And when that passion shines through, your creations won't just be products, they'll be works of art. So go ahead, keep pushing forward. Keep growing. Let the wood lead you to new possibilities, new challenges, and new rewards. There will be setbacks along the way, there always are, but with each challenge you'll only become better, more skilled, and more confident in your work. The world is ready for your ideas, your designs, and your art. All you have to do is bring them to life. Wood is not just a material, it's a canvas, a medium, a vessel for your creativity. The world is waiting for you to make your mark.